and gentlemen, this is AnOrangePikachu here for Yeousch Recruits, and this time we are going to be playing a little bit of Bayonetta, the Lost Chapter, Angel Slayer. Let's get started. If you did not know of Bayonetta, this is an over-the-top spectacle fighter where you play a witch who is hunting angels. Yeah, it's odd, I know, but let's get started. She is just a witch who looks a bit odd. And her suit, which is not really explained in the story, is made of hair. So when you see attacks like that, they are called Wicked Weave attacks. And it's made of hair. It makes absolutely no sense. Anyway, this Lost Chapter is basically a giant arena to test your skills and see how well you can fight angels. And it's kind of ridiculous, I know, but it is great fun. Great fun. And in case you didn't know the genre of spectacle fighters, I know some people don't really know what that means, but it's basically kind of like God of War, Devil May Cry stuff. So there's that. And right now we are going to fight the decorations, which is what these little guys are called. And it's doing quite well. And we have guns on our feet and we have guns in our hands, which is pretty great. This game has a ton of variety in weapons. Right now, we'll just show off these guns and maybe the lightsaber and ice skates combo. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, there are rocket launchers, many different pistols. There's just all kinds of stuff. Katanas, and a lightsaber. It really is over the top. Let's see if we can get these guys down here and do some damage. Well, they're flying out of range, so this isn't very good. Let's see if we can get them down here. Now, in the top left, you will see the health bar, which is the giant green bar, as you might imagine, and below that, which if, alright, right below that, those spheres is our magic bar. So, we have one entire magic bar and nearly a second one. So maybe we'll be able to spin this in this next area. Let's see. Alright, with one full magic bar, you can use a torture attack, which could include stuff like punching enemies into Iron Maidens, which is kind of amazing. Okay, take care of you, and we have another torture attack build up, so let's use that. And just kick him in there and cut his head off. Pretty simple. And what you saw just before that, let me see if we can do it again. If you dodge at just the right time, you activate Witch Time, which basically slows down everything around you, so you can do massive damage to all of the enemies. And then you can steal their halos and use them as currency, which is also really ridiculous. This is one of the only games I've ever found that you can actually fight angels. I'm sure there are a couple of more, but this is one of the only ones. If you want an angel fighting experience, this is definitely a must-get game. Okay, let's see if we can take care of this one. No, we cannot. Gonna have to hit him one more time, or just shoot him a couple of times. Yeah, there we go. And let's test out that lightsaber of ours. We charge it up, and we can just go crazy on them. They can't do anything. And also, by putting on the ice skates, we gained this little ice skating skirt, which is kind of nice. Okay, another torture attack in there. Punch you into that. And we can also steal the weapons of the angels. As you can see, I picked up one of these horns. And we can just fire it at them, like a bazooka. It's very nice. Okay, one more to take care of, and it might send us into the next area. Yes, in fact it does. Okay, I think we'll do a couple more of these. Ah, you can also turn into a panther type thing, or a bird. These moves are kind of helpful. They don't come into play in this mode too much, as far as I can see. Ah, these giant boats. They are called kinship, and we have to try to murder them. I don't like these enemies at all. They are just awful. They are very hard to kill, and really, quite frankly, annoying. So let's see if we can use the cheap lightsaber attack. That will pretty much instantly kill that guy, and go over here and possibly kill this guy as well. Hopefully. Oh, we just took a ton of damage there. That's not really good. Let's see if we can do one charge up attack and get him out of the way. There we go. Fantastic. Oh, these guys. Alright, while we're fighting these guys, I think I'll talk a little bit about what I do on my channel, because, well, really, we've already talked about fighting these guys. So, what I do on my channel is generally full game playthroughs and sometimes indie game stuff. Like if one catches my eye, I'll do a short video about that. So far, I have played through... you know, I'll describe a little bit about the game, show the game case on the screen. Played through Dead Space 1 and 2, which, as you can imagine, is a scary game. You've probably heard of it before. You play as Isaac Clarke fighting through the Ishimura in the first one, and in the second one, well, I wouldn't want to spoil it, so I'm not going to say anything about that. I've also played through Catherine, which is a really odd game. There's really no easy way to describe it. I guess half of it's kind of like a dating sim or an anime or something, and the other half is a puzzle game. So that's very interesting. You might want to check that out. I've also played through Lollipop Chainsaw, which is it's kind of a spectacle fighter, but not nearly as good as a combat system. But it does have a just amazing environment and great music. I just love the atmosphere of that game. I mean, so that's also one to check out. You play as a zombie slaying cheerleader called Juliet at San Romero High. So if that's not amazing, I don't know what is. And I will also be doing a full playthrough of... Wait, did I cover everything? Yeah, I think I covered about everything. I will also be doing, depending on when this video may or may not go up, it may already be up, then I will be doing a full playthrough of Bayonetta. And as you can see, this game, it's this game. It has a great story, great music, which you probably won't be hearing that much of in this video. But you'll be able to hear a lot in my videos on my channel, so that's a good thing. So that's about it. Now we're fighting more angels, and I think we'll go through one more group and then end it off. Let's take your weapon and finish off a couple of more monsters. Oh, yeah, and stripper pole attacks. Those are also in Lollipop Chainsaw. There's stripper poles in all the games I play. Well, that's not entirely true. Just two of them. Two of the most recent ones. I don't know. It's just a coincidence, really. Okay. Last angel. There we go. Oh, there's another one. Alright. They're bringing out the big guns. So let's steal this guy's tuba and see what we can do with it. We can... Oh, laser hula hoop. Man, half of these attacks I haven't even seen myself. There's just so much variety in this. So many weapon combinations and accessory combinations. It's really ridiculous. This game has over-the-top cutscenes as well, like flying through the air, and it's just crazy. You'll have to see it to believe it. Anyway, I think we will end it off here. So, thank you all for watching, and, you know, go check out the channel, youtube.com/AnOrangePikachu. And I hope to see you there. Goodbye.